And while Martin Luther King Jr. Day is now widely recognized across Idaho, the path to that recognition came later than most of the nation and followed years of political resistance and grassroots pressure. Our Dereka Kay looked into why Idaho didn't officially honor Dr. King until 1990 and the voices that helped push the state forward. Dereka?
Yes, that's right. The federal holiday was established in 1983, but Idaho became the 47th state to recognize it after a long and complicated debate about race, politics, and whose history should be honored. At the Wasmuth Center for Human Rights in Boise, Executive Director Christina Bruce Binion says Idaho's civil rights history has come in waves.
It's a story of taking steps forward, sometimes sliding back. We were very late in the
Bruce
game.
Binion says Idaho was late to recognize Martin Luther King Jr. Day, due in part to political pushback.
There was actually pushback from some legislators who were concerned about dedicating a holiday, frankly, to a person of color who they believed had tendencies towards communism.
Dr. Mamie Oliver, a former Boise State professor with strong ties to state politicians, says she personally pressed state leaders to take action.
So I called someone that I knew and said, I'd like to have some time to talk about why we're not looking at what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. has done in the United States. And I don't think Idaho's giving it the attention that it needs.
Dr. Oliver says building support one conversation at a time helped move the issue forward.
I went to talk to the mayor first. Wanted to see, was he going to be supportive if we moved things up to the state level and asked them to do things? Was he agreeing with it as a mayor? And he was.
The legislature initially approved a compromise, Human Rights Day, avoiding Dr. King's name, but pressure from the community continued to grow.
And there's this amazing Boise State student at the time, Eric Love, who in 1989 was instrumental in leading 700 people on a march to the Capitol to peacefully ask for this day to be acknowledged.
By 1990, then Governor Cecile Andrus signed the holiday into law, making Idaho the 47th state to acknowledge the holiday. And it's the only state where the holiday shares a different name.
I want Idaho to respect the fact that this man influenced millions of people, not only with his philosophy, but with his life and with his family and his writing.
For many, the late recognition still marked a turning point, both for Black history and for Idaho.
It was nice to see the United States of America decide that the ideas that people that were not white had were important.
Advocates say understanding how long it took to recognize Dr. King in Idaho is a reminder that progress often comes through persistence and community action. And the history behind MLK Day underscores why Dr. King's message still matters.
Oh my gosh, yeah, still so relevant and poignant. Dereka, thank you so much.